back to the high voltage server. This is the captain speaking, and today I'm going to be working on one of my build projects as a little bit of a change of pace from some of my other touring episodes. So I'm at my place. You can see it off to my right there in the distance, and what is currently behind me and what I'm standing on is my mob grinder farm. So I'm not sure if you can hear it or not, but the water is actually running right now. So there may or may not be mobs plummeting to their doom. Probably not though, because I've been a little too close to where they would be spawning, so it's probably not doing much right now. But I'm going to try to put some decorations on this, make it look less like a giant cobble box in the sky. And I thought I would record that and maybe chat a bit about some of what's been going on in the server. Now you can't see right now, but I'm trying to mask this terrible cobbly build with dark wood and diorite mostly. I think that looks a little better. So I'm just trying out something right now. There's been a lot more activity on the server. Even right now there's 3 of us playing, and it's a relatively quiet time of the day, so that's really cool to see. Second Sports and Coco are both veteran players. Coco's the guy that runs the show, and Sports was one of the guys that's been working at building Ironford, which is close to town. So that's cool. The other thing you might notice is that my name has changed. So when I first got Minecraft, oops, that's one too high. I decided I was going to go just with a randomly generated name. So I used a random name generator, and I came up with, after a few tries, the name Multi-Captain Man, and it kind of made me chuckle for a minute or two, and it was kind of like one of those B-sharp moments. So if you've ever seen the episode of The Simpsons where Homer starts a barbershop quartet with some of the guys, and they decide they want to name their group something that sounds funny the first time you hear it, but sounds a little less funny each time after that. It's kind of what I had going on. Oh yeah, that's good. That could look good. That can look good. I have to fill that with diorite somehow now. So yeah, you can see I've got some of the dark oak logs for trim and accents, and I've got mostly diorite and polished diorite to make up the surface. I've got a few bits of stone slab in there. I'm trying to make it not look like too old-fashioned. I'm trying to, it's the same as my tower, put a little bit of a slightly strange modern twist on it. So I've got a little bit of an open gap in the center there that I'm going to leave. And hopefully it'll look good. I think it looks pretty good from a distance. So that's kind of what matters, because that's my base, and I'll mostly be looking at this from over there. Now, do I have? I don't even have any diorite. Brilliant. There's some. Yeah, so that's good. So yeah, anyways, getting back to my name. I've been waiting for the change for a while, because when I first started playing Minecraft, I didn't realize that choosing the username was going to be a permanent thing. And I was only mostly playing on, no, I was exclusively playing, actually, in single player. So it didn't really bother me that much, but when I decided I wanted to try multiplayer and started, applying for servers and such, it kind of struck me as being kind of an unfortunate name. It's a little too silly, which is slightly strange to say, because I can be a silly guy, but I don't know. It started to bother me after I started playing multiplayer, so I was waiting a long time for the name change. And then, of course, a while back, Mojang mentioned that it was going to be a coming feature, and they built some of the aspects around 1.8 with that in mind. And a short time ago, they announced they would be releasing it on the 4th of February in 2015. So as soon as that came around, I decided to change my name. And a lot of people on the server would just call me, the captain for short, instead of saying, Olive Multi-Captain Man. So I kind of had to stick with that. For a while I was contemplating just changing it to something totally different, but a lot of the players know me here by that name, and it seems kind of fitting just to keep that, make it a little more simple. Still kind of silly, but not so many syllables. I think I like that. I think what I'm going to do though, I think I'm going to grab some polished diorite for accents. I might want them in the corners, kind of diagonally across from the chiseled stone bricks. So we'll see. I spent a lot of time in between videos working on this. I've been up and down the ladder so many times and taken a lot of fall damage on purpose, trying to get to places to do things. It's kind of the downside to decorating this tall of a build after you've already built it. Alright. Hopefully I won't need my pearls. See, because I keep doing things like that to get into place. Alright, so let's try polish and polish. That should be pretty good. Probably want it at the top too. So I'm going to do this, get up here, polish. I'll probably want to put some polish somewhere in the middle too, just to spice things up a bit, but we'll see. It's going to be a lot of trial and error for a bit, I suspect. I could do maybe the center column just all polished. Let's try that. So this is more or less how I play Minecraft. It's just a lot of trial and error for me. You can see my big old boat launcher tower. I really am happy with the way that turned out. That looks great from over here. The only thing I may go back and do at some point is differentiate my foundation a bit. It's tough to see where the natural stone outcropping begins or ends and my build begins. So maybe I can make that a little more clear from a distance. I like the corners, but I don't like that pillar in the center. So what can I do differently? I have no idea what I'm going to try. I'm just going to do something random and check to see how it looks. Again, the story of my Minecraft gameplay. That's more or less how I did my tower over there. Just, floor by floor. I just did something slightly random and kind of went from there. I was never one of those people that could just plan out the entire build from beginning to end. Because I don't have like a really artistic mind. Like I'm not good at drawing or sculpting or anything like that. So whatever I picture in my mind, if I try to plan to do it that way, it's never going to turn out that way, and it's kind of discouraging when that happens so often. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm trying to put one of these about halfway. I don't think that's halfway. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Yeah. One, two, three. And 1, 2, 3. No, that should be halfway. That should be halfway. Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of this now. So let's see how this looks. You can hear my mob trap just go again. I may redesign the mechanism for it. It kind of takes a long time to load and unload, and I can show it to you quickly. It's just one of these setups again. Now the downside is that the dispenser that's below this block right here, whenever this piston turns off, it won't change its on-off state. So this goes water on, water stays on, water off, water stays off, and it's a fairly long cycle. So the water runs for longer than I want it to, but mobs don't spawn if I delay the time any, so I may have to change up how this works. We'll see. It wouldn't be difficult to do, I don't think. I could just have a simple like piston block blocking the water. When it opens, the water can fall, and might distribute the same way. We'll see about that. So that looks pretty good, I think. I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I wanted to disguise this as either a windmill or a lighthouse, and I think I can probably do the windmill. I like that idea a bit better than the lighthouse, I think, at this point. Yeah, that looks alright. That looks fine. Now, if you're really neurotic, you'll probably be wanting me to replace the ones on the outside in the middle. So you have, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm not so neurotic, so I'm good with that. I think that looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and, I think, do that on the rest of them. Yeah, and the center block may eventually be where the windmill blades come out from anyways, so it doesn't make sense to replace them on each side. Maybe I will, because I'm planning on making each side the same, so if the blades come out the front, I won't bother. Probably. Actually, I might have to, because if I replace them on each side, then this side's not going to be symmetrical, and that could be a thing. So in conclusion, I have no idea what I'm doing. That's, again, pretty much my Minecraft experience. But it's coming along, slowly and surely. I've got ladders all over the place to get up into it. At some point, too, I'm going to veneer the inside. I've got it set up so I can set up a second layer of wall inside to make it look a little different. And I'll probably hide this bit of cobble in the logs here. So I'll have the ceiling come down a little lower there, but I think I want to keep the high ceiling up there where it is. Again, it gives you a bit of a sense that this is a bit of a mill. I managed to get chickens in here completely accidentally. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those. But, you adapt. I'll probably just lead them away or kill them or something. I've got some oak trees planted here in case I need some more wood, because this has been pretty intensive for the oak logs. The only thing I'm not sure of at this point is underneath the part I just decorated, the big part of stone. I might have to keep that cobblestone there, because it's technically the back to my my mob farm, and I don't want to mess with that. It took me forever to set up, and if I take blocks out of that, I might get water flow problems. I might get water coming down and knocking out all my torches. It just does not seem worth messing with. I could always just veneer one block out further too in places, So instead of like I have it over there now, the new part I just built being flush with the foundation, I could have the foundation out a bit further too. I don't know. Oh, speaking of new players, you can see. Get over here. I have a neighbor now. I don't know if it'll load. It's probably not going to load entirely, but Kybernet has set up shop just to the east of me. He's got a little lighthouse built there with fire set up. I want to get a little closer. Give you guys a quick peek. So that's cool. Apparently he was a big fan of the area I settled in, but of course I got there first, so he found a nice little spot close by. And that's nice. It's nice to have neighbors. I can launch my boat someday and come visit. But I can't quite see my tower from his place, and vice versa. But my future windmill will be kind of in the middle part. So yeah, he's got some fires, a little lighthouse set up. Looks pretty cool. Kyber's got a speed potion shop in town. He doesn't have a set price. It's donation based, so he's been busy. He's got a shop up, and he's got a little light tower, and he's got a little project right there. You might be able to see just a few logs sticking up out of the water. I'm not sure what he's doing there, but it looks like the start of another little bit for his project. So it looks like he'll be something a little like me. You'll have probably a main base setup, and then a lot of little other things around, which is cool. At some point, I'm hoping maybe my village can make it out this far, so it'll kind of be one continuous thing, maybe. We'll have to see. Hopefully, Kybernet continues to be an active player. But still, that's encouraging to see. And yeah, close to my base. Somebody to come visit, I can take my boats out and go somewhere. But I think that's going to be it for now. I just wanted to get another video out, show you guys a little bit of what's going on, and gives me a little bit of an incentive to actually, get things built and get things done. So thanks for that. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. It's a little bit more chill, a little bit more relaxed. I'm just hanging out and building some things. If there's anything else you want to see on the server, or you want me to do, just let me know in the comments. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. Have fun. And all that jazz. Okay. Bye.